written it home to us, hasn't it? How important it is to not ride with bare skin.
Well, we get some change for you, big man. Are they your goats? Well, welcome back everyone. You find us in Cardamina on the island of Kos, which is part of the Greek islands. And we've decided that as we're on our summer holidays, or vacation for some of our American followers, we have decided to hire a bike. And we looked around a few dealers, a few rental companies, and we found one that we think is fairly decent. Now, we had a few options of bikes out there. We had the Royal Enfield Himalayan, we had the Royal Enfield Meteor, and we had the CFMoto. Unfortunately, the Royal Enfield Himalayan was booked out, so we decided to go with the CFMoto MT-07. Now, I had a bit of an issue with this bike after we'd picked it up, and I will go into it probably later on in the next video. But to be honest with you, for a mid-range adventure bike, it actually wasn't too bad. As I say, there was a couple of things, and I don't know if that's maybe just down to the fact that it was a rental that I had a problem with. But overall, I didn't actually think the bike was bad. Now, you'll probably seen in the intro of the video, if you hung about that long, that we did have an issue. But we will go into that in a little bit more in depth later on. But that being said, before that happened, we had an absolutely fantastic time on the bike. So Kos Island itself is approximately, I think it's 285 kilometres square. So you could basically get from one end to the island to the other in 40 minutes. And I think you can go east to west in about 30 minutes. So it's a very short island. The coastal roads aren't really coastal roads. You can come out a bit. They are set back a bit. But realistically, it is a very volcanic sort of a environment. So, you know, the roads in themselves are not, they're not pulling big roads. They're more inland, but you can see some absolutely stunning scenes out with. So let's take you on a little tour of Kos Island.
As E5 or E10, I presume that's what this is.
So yeah, E5. Morning.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you? Hilla?
Right.
How you pronounce these things, isn't it? It's like...
We'll put Paleopilia. Paleopilia.
It's a castle that we went to. It's just a ruin, I think.
There's a lot though, isn't there? There's a lot of ruins. Right. Right. Let's Right, welcome back everybody. So, you've probably seen on the Instagram stories, we are in Kos, one of the Greek islands, and we've decided to hire a bike, and to be fair, it's not been too bad. The original plan was to hire a Royal Enfield Himalayan. So we had three options. You had the CFMoto, which I thought was going to be the 450.
Oh, it's been slope, but look.
Oh yeah. Wait till you see this.
Look at the door.
Get on your phone then. Wow. You goat, pal. I just hope he doesn't attack it. Mountain goat. This is incredible. You can hear the mountain goat. Hopefully the microphone can pick it up. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's someone. Oh no. There's a few of them. Oh, there you go. How incredible is that? Hey Rich, there's another one over here. My Greek's a wee bit loose, to be honest with you. Right, so apologies, we're a bit out of breath there. So we're on holiday, decided to go for one of the Greek islands in Kos. We decided to go for one of the Greek islands, Kos, and it's been fantastic. We've hired a motorbike, initially going to go for the Himalayan, but unfortunately it wasn't available. And then we had two options, which was the CFMoto 700 MT or the Royal Enfield 350 Meteor. Now, we've went with the 700 just solely because I just like a bit of power to get out of a situation. It's not about going round and trying to be a road racer or because it's a bigger bike. I just like a bit of power that if I'm on the throttle, I know I can go, particularly when I've got a pillion in the back. But I would have liked to have went on the Meteor if I'm being totally honest with you. But anyway, that being said, I've now got two goats. So that's three goats I've seen. But that being said, it's been great. So we are here now. Whereabouts are we again?
Oh,
That's the longest 20 minutes walk I've ever had in my life.
we're not up at the top yet.
What?
We're not at the top yet.
No.
This is just a part of it, the beginning bit. Pillar, and we're going up to Pillar.
Palalio.
You're not very good at
Yeah.
speaking Greek.
Pila.
Pila?
Yeah.
It's a medieval abandoned village with castle ruins and panoramic views and goats.
And mountain goats. I'll turn this round so you can see the mountain goats. How incredible are those? Right, let's get going and I'll just finish off the little brief that we were doing because I'm going to try and charge this up a little bit off the dock station just so we've got a bit. So we hired the CFMoto 700 MT. It grinds, goes through the gears like listening to Kia stammer. It's just like pulling teeth. I will try and do a bit of a review on it a little bit later. I actually thought we were going for the 450. Anyway, it was what it is. It does what it says in the tin. Now, incredibly Kos, if you look at coming to the island, you don't need any international driver's permit, but you do need, if you're from the UK or the EU, you do need your driver's licence. And if you look at the tourist information, every island's a little bit different and a little bit different from mainland Greece. Oh, look at the baby one. Wait till you see these. You take one home. Joke. So, yeah, all the islands are a little bit different, but not too dissimilar to mainland Greece. Now, if you look at it, basically you can go anywhere from 30 kilometres an hour, 50 kilometres an hour. Right, she's saying hello to the goats, the heat's finally got to her. 90 kilometres an hour. And 110 kilometres. Say that again.
You're too distracted here.
Yeah. 110 kilometres an hour. Wait till you see this. Straight in to get fed. How cool is that?
Oh.
Hello. That one looks full of mischief. Absolute full of mischief. So yeah, but what we've found is basically unless you're crossing the island onto the main motorway, or you're going through or dual carriageway, or you're going in through the airport, which is the main road, the majority of the roads are basically 50 kilometres an hour to 40 kilometres an hour. So, which is not a bad thing. I hadn't felt uncomfortable riding. The only thing I'm obviously a bit wary about both these is that there is no protective clothing. You get offered a helmet, but that's about it. So
No, I'm finding the pillion seat a little bit too narrow for what I need to.
yeah, it is a bit narrow. To be fair, I think the concept for the CFMoto, I mean, this is like, it's like the kind of middle brother that we're on for, you know, a mid-range adventure bike. Me personally, at the moment, I wouldn't recommend it. But I think something like the 450, looking at it, and they're quite popular around here, I think the 450s are most definitely the ones for taking off track, the ones for going down green laning, that sort of a thing. But I mean, I'm only an hour into the 700, so we'll see how it goes by the end of today. Right, let's have a wee look and see what we've got. Yeah, it does say you have to watch for scammers, doesn't it? Oh.
Kalimera.
Calimera. Beautiful.
Romantico.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Stunning. You got any change rates?
yeah.
Thank you very
There
much.
you go. We get some change for you, big man. Are they your goats?
No,
No, not your goats.
Your goats.
Your
brother,
goats? Yeah. Brother's goats.
brother Yorgos. In
Ah.
Adimaya, and after is coming. Yeah,
Ah, right, okay, wow.
yeah.
Lovely up there though, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But you're out the shade here. You're in the shade.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, isn't it?
I don't think I've got a 5.
In the other Yorgos restaurant.
Oh, right, no, we're on bike, so we're going to go and have another look down bottom end. But yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Right, be good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.